Hey, Crawl Spacers, we've got another unboxing. This one's kind of special. This, as you can tell by the box, is from the Disney store. Back in December of 2024, they put on their website the 50th anniversary of the Spider-Man Mego set. It sold out in 2 minutes. I was lucky enough to get in on the website, and I got it. So hopefully that if you're wanting this stuff, hopefully they will put it back up on the website so more people can get it. But I felt fortunate that I was able to get in within that 2 minutes on the website. So I haven't seen these yet. I want to open it up and take a look at it. So again, magic in the mail from the Disney store. Let's open it up. Let's take a look. People are selling these things on eBay. I saw for 150 bucks, some $200. So hopefully, if you want these, you can get them. Mego and Disney sees the demand because, man, this thing sold out very quick. I hear they're also in the stores at Disneyland and Disney World, so you might find some there. But let's take a look. Let's go inside the box. Here we go. Let's take a look at the Spider-Man 50th Anniversary Mego set. Here we go. Ooh, look at these, how pretty they are. Look at those. Now, if you grew up in the 70s and early 80s, I bet you played with these. And I know I did. And so I was very excited when I found out that they are re-releasing them on the 50th anniversary of them being released. And if you look, they never released an Electro before. So Electro is exclusively new to this set. I personally didn't have Spider-Man in the little box. I had him in a little blister card. So these came out in 1974. And if you look down here, you probably saw this advertised. This wasn't a Mego deal, but this was a Spider-Man coin that they've recreated from the 70s. If memory serves, they had a Hulk and they had a Conan and a Spider-Man. I never had that coin. My friend Bruce from the Crawl Space had that. I know Bruce ordered some of these too. So, all right, let's open this up again. From what I've read, since Marvel has an exclusive deal with Hasbro, Mego can't compete with that, so they have to release them as a gift set. So that's why you can't just order Spider-Man. You got to order them in a box set like this. And they can't put them in retail shops either, from what I understand, so they're not competing with Hasbro, hence why they're in the Disney store. So, all right. Again, they tried to recreate the box as it appeared in 1974. So, looks like I'm going to open up Electro first from this. Again, look at that. That is Electro. Again, never made in 74, but this is an exclusive 2024 version, 2025. So, again, we got some Steve Ditko art on the back, and we'll open these up in a little bit. But I think this is absolutely hysterical. Recommended for collectors ages 17 and up. That they did not say that back in 74. I think it said 3 or 4 ages up. All right, so we've got Electro. Let's see who else comes out of the box. Who's our next in line here? We've got the Lizard. Now this one I had. I actually had this one, a little back history. From what I understand, I don't know what came first, the Lizard or the Gorn. They released Star Trek figures, and this was the Gorn body that they used for both of them. I think they just put a lab coat on this one and called them the Lizard. But Peter Parker and William Shatner have both fought this figure in many a play. Again, they're trying to recreate the box as it appeared in 1974. I think they did a pretty good job of it. The official world's greatest superhero line. So, and people have been wondering, what's coming out next? What are they going to release? I bet they stick with what's on the box. I bet Captain America and Iron Man and Hulk are in the next wave. What could be the 4th new figure in that wave? I don't know. What could they do? All right, is Spidey up next? I'm facing it away. Yeah, here you go. Here's my man. All right, this is what it's all about. I am very excited to have this. I played with that one so much as a kid, and my mom bought many of these because inside of them, they were held together with rubber bands. And if you played with them very much, snap, you got to go to the store and get you another Spider-Man Mego because you couldn't really fix them easily. But man, I never had one in a box like this. I had them on a blister card. So this is the Spider-Man Mego, 50th anniversary. And is this Norman Osborn himself? Yep. This one's pretty rare to find from the 70s. So let's take a look at Norman here. Here is Norman, aka the Green Goblin. Again, nice recreation of his figure from 1974. If you go to eBay, I found that they are selling, I bet you it's guys with 3D printers, they're selling Goblin gliders, where you can actually put him on a glider. I saw some 3D printings of pumpkin bombs and, what is it, the Sonic Frog that you can actually put in his hands. So you can add accessories to this. All right, let's take a look at them lined up. We're gonna take them out of the boxes if it's fairly easy to do. There you go. There are the 4 Megos. Again, it's 4 little boxes. And if you look here, I'll show you these. So I'll take this out. I don't think I showed you the back of this box. Here you go. That's what the back of the box looks like. Again, this is Marty Abrams. He is the creator of Mego. You probably have seen a bunch of different Megos on shelves in stores. They've done the DC line. They just have held out on Spider-Man and Marvel's. So it's nice that they finally struck a deal with Marvel and Disney to get these in the stores. All right, let's take a look at Spider-Man. I don't want to damage the box. I think I'm going to have to, I think around his neck he's attached. So how do I not make it, how do I not damage the box? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's take him out. He's no longer mint. All right, so this is Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man on Mego. Let's see how he's attached. Okay, we're going to do delicate surgery on him. I'm going to get these. Okay, we have one's cut. 2 cuts. This is like Operation Spider-Man. Just held together with a couple things of plastic. There we go. Boy, the red is very vibrant on this one. Probably because it's not 50 years old. All right, he is loose. Let's take a look at Spidey. Here is the Mego Spider-Man. One thing I'm noticing right off the bat, the old one had a clip here. At least mine did. It looks like it's Velcro. That's a little different. There you go. Joints are a little stiff. I'm scared to move his arms. Okay, there's his arms are going. It doesn't feel like there's rubber bands in them anymore. But there you go. There is Mego Spidey. There you go. All right, so how does it compare? Well, this one survived my childhood. This is an original Mego. I want to take a look and see how they compare to each other. This one, obviously, it feels a lot firmer, a lot stiffer. This one is a lot lighter. The costume's off a little bit, a little difference. The spider, the head of the spider goes up a little higher on that one as opposed to that one. I also noticed that the suit comes a little bit lower in the crotch area. I don't know what else to call it. If you look down here, the bottom of the suit does not go as low. Again, the red hands are matched. The plastic feels just a little bit different than this classic Mego. Now, my Mego has always had a bad back end of his costume. I don't know what happened with my Mego, but the spider doesn't match. This spider on the new one does match. Like I was talking about, the old one had clips back here. This one is Velcro. And again, maybe it's because this is a 2024. The red pops a lot more on this new one over here. than this one who's faded from 50 years of play. But yeah, that's a really, they matched the spider on the back pretty good up. That's pretty good. So pretty good representation, pretty good redesign, remix. All right, let's take a look at these other ones. Okay, it took a little bit of work, but we released the Megos from their boxes. Let's start with the new one. This is what Electro looks like. He's got very similar boots. If memory serves, these boots remind me of like the ones Batman had, the Falcon had, Iron Man had. Very similar boots. Actually, it's very kind of similar to what the Goblin has over here. But this is the brand new Mego created just for this set. They've kind of bent his little lightning bolt back on his head a little bit, but he's a good looking figure. I think they did a really good job. How easy do these boots come off? There you go. There's there's Electro's boot. You can put the boot right back on. He stands up fairly nicely. Oh, get him back in their boot. But again, let's give him a 360 pan. Again, got that Velcro on there to put that costume on. That is Max Dillon right there, as played by Jamie Foxx in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. We kind of looked at Spidey. Spidey's right here. You know, these figures, they do stand up well. I like that they're standing up well. Again, here's a 360 pan. I think they did a really good job of these. So there's our buddy Spider-Man. We're going to put him over here. Let's take a look at Norman Osborn. How'd they do Norman? Again, I never had a Goblin, so this is nice. He comes with his little satchel here where he holds his pumpkin bombs, etc. Again, on the market, if you find a Green Goblin from the 70s, a 50-year-old Norman Osborn, a couple $100 on eBay if you want to find it. But it's nice to have a recreation. Let's see. What is in Norman's boots? Let's see. What does it look like? Oh, man. He looks kind of different wearing that. Just going all the way down, doesn't he? Anyway, these boots slide on. Again, there's some 3D printings out there where you can get a Goblin glider that you can stand him on, which I think I'm going to look into. Get the some accessories for him. Just a good-looking Norman Osborn here. And now this one. Here, Norman, go over here. Time out. This one I actually did have, but it did not survive my childhood. I had a lizard. Again, it's a Star Trek Gorn redone with a lab coat and probably some ripped purple pants. And I remember this tail. I used to grab that tail and I used to swing it around and just beat the heck out of Spider-Man when I was a kid back in the 70s. Very good. Very good representation of the lizard. And they have released William Shatner Amigo figures, so you can make this a Gorn if you really want to. But here, the tail. Should I do it like I did in the childhood? Yep, he still swings just like when I was a kid. So, also attached on the box, we were able to get the coin out. Remember the coin? So here is what the coin looks like. It's just kind of taped inside the box. We were worried that we were going to destroy the packaging, which we didn't want to do. So let's take a look at this coin that comes with it. It's kind of got some weight to it. I don't think you can cash it out for anything. Well, all right, there we go. Again, the front has, if I can get the front up, I think that is a John Romita Sr. pose. In the comments, you're going to have to refresh me what was on the back of this coin. But I don't think it had the back that said Mego. So that is the Mego coin, which is inside the box. Here, take a listen. Yep, it's kind of a hefty little coin. So again, I hope Disney puts these back on the Disney Store. So if you are a big Mego fan like I am and played with these and have fond memories, and if you're still survived your childhood and you have fond memories of these, I would highly recommend getting these and supporting them and making sure more come out in the future. So I hope you liked the tour of the new Mego set, Crawl Spacers.